It's cute that y'all think you're the heroes of this little adventure, but you're not. Welcome to Pandora, kiddos.
Always choose, dude.
Great. Another dead Vault Hunter. Handsome Jack's been busy. Wait a minute. You're not dead! Yes! Now I can get off this glacier. Claptrap, your metaphorical ship has finally come in. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a CL4P TP steward bot, but my friends call me Claptrap. Or they would if any of them were still alive, or had existed in the first place. Oh, I've got something for you. Here, take this Echo communicator that I totally didn't loot from one of these corpses. It comes with a Class 12 heads-up display, complete with a mini-map. Now, come, friend. Let's get you inside.
Hey, wait a minute. Lucky you. You've got your hands on a very special virtual Echo that lets you interact differently with reality. Whatever that is. Here, I'll show you how to use it. Don't feel embarrassed if you can't remember how to move. You've probably got severe head trauma. Your virtual Echo includes a button-based interface known as an Echo Pad. And whoa! Lucky you times 2! Your Echo Pad also comes equipped with a state-of-the-art teleportation device. Look where you want to go and use the movement input on your Echo Pad to teleport.
I'll explain everything soon, but know this. You're alive for a reason, and I am here to help you.
Amazing! If you'd prefer to use your dumb old legs to walk and spin in the face of the miracle that is teleportation, you can adjust your settings in the virtual Echo menu. To walk, just look where you want to go and use the movement input on your Echo Pad. Be careful! Strenuous use of your mover can cause dizziness and motion sickness. If you don't feel well, consider taking a break.
Man, this is great! Now that I've met a mighty Vault Hunter, I can finally join the Resistance and Sanctuary, take vengeance against Jack for killing my product line, and repair my central processor so I stop thinking out loud! I wonder what it's like to have a belly button. Well done! Your ability to walk short distances without dying will be Handsome Jack's downfall.
Okay, now that you've mastered time and space, let's see if you can turn left and right. Use the turn inputs on your Echo Pad. Now, follow me!
And open! Just a little added security. Gotta keep those bullymongs at bay, or they'll rip your eyes out.
Oh, fuck. Typical bullshit.
Sorry about the mess. Everything Jack kills, he dumps here. Bandits, Vault Hunters, Claptrap units. If I sound pleased about this, it's only because my programmers made this my default tone of voice. I'm actually quite depressed. Now, The creatures around here are dangerous. None more than this bullymong named Knuckle Dragger. Killed everyone I know. Anywho, I keep a pistol in the cabinet over there for emergencies. But in here, we should be pretty safe. Woo! The gun in the cabinet.
You'll have to reach out with your mover hand and interact to open it.
Ah! Ooh! Ooh!
Fuck. Fuck. I want it fucking.
Once upon a time, 4 Vault Hunters changed Pandora forever. But their time has passed. Thanks to Handsome Jack, Pandora needs a new hero. I know that hero is you.
God, fucking.
Apart from the excruciating pain, this is great! I've been waiting for a mighty Vault Hunter to help me reach Sanctuary. I will be your wise leader, and you shall be my fearsome minion!
I don't like this.
Before we leave, you should know, practically everything on Pandora wants to kill you. So you better learn how to shoot that gun. It's very simple. Point your gun at anything, then pull the trigger. Go on, shoot anywhere at all. Oh, I've been saving these frozen piles of bullymong crap for a special occasion. Now I know what that is. Target practice.
Great! Just let me get this door open and we'll hunt ourselves a bullymong. Onward, seeing eye minion! Let me know if I'm gonna run into anything. Oof. I'll just assume you didn't see that. Even though Knuckle Dragger blindsided me, I know my way around this glacier. I bet you will find my eye in frostbite crevasse.
Stick close to the robot. He will help you get off this glacier and into the city of Sanctuary. That is the only place you will be safe.
Over here! Jack's drilling operations are causing those earthquakes. That, or your mom just got out of bed. Zing!
You'll need that funny little robot's help to reach Sanctuary, the last bastion of the resistance against Jack, and the only place you'll be truly safe. Get to Sanctuary.
Ow! What's that noise? Are you fighting? Before more bullymongs arrive. You still there? I don't hear bullymongs anymore. Kinda just waiting on you to get me out of here. But please, many thanks, friend of friends. Onward!
Hey kiddo, Jack here, president of Hyperion. Let me explain how things work here. Vault Hunters show up, Vault Hunter looks for the new vault, Vault Hunter gets killed. By me. You see the problem here? You're still alive. So if you could just do me a favor and off yourself, that'd be great. Thanks, Pumpkin.
And open! Oh, my eye just switched back on! I see a tough-looking minion and an incredibly handsome robot, which means that whoever has my eye is very close.
Cutscene.
Quick! Use your Echo's badass mega font time! Or
Bath time? That's big slow motion! Yet another miraculous advantage of using a virtual echo! Don't slay that monster, minion!
Fuck!
well, crap.
Fucking stuck! God damn it! What the fuck? What the fuck? It'd be nice if I wasn't fucking stuck. What the fuck? Yeah, this is fucking awesome, huh? Yeah, awesome. Look at this. Fucking bullshit. I'm fucking gonna die. Because I can't fucking move. Stupid. Yeah, that was fucking awesome getting stuck. Oh,
and I
stupid
apologize
shit
for
with
saying
this
wall
game.
sphincters. I say that a lot when I'm frightened. Got my eye? Great! Now we just gotta find someone to put it back into me. Much as I'm sure you'd like to jam your fist into my skull, optic surgery is best left to professionals. My pal Hammerlock in Liarsburg can fix me up. Out on sea.
Why can't I fucking jump?
Liarsburg's on the other side of this Hyperion barge. What say we cut through it, chum? Ha! This door's Hyperion tech. Child's play. And open!
Intruders detected. Locking door.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I hear getting eaten alive by bullybogs isn't such a bad way to go.
Let me get that for you. Executing phase shift. You're welcome. Perks of being an artificial intelligence, I'm networked into almost everything on this planet. It's a long way to Sanctuary. Please take whatever you need for the journey ahead.
You coming? Vámonos, minion! Arriba, arriba!
Now that you've got multiple guns, you should know how to switch between them. You could tap the swap weapons button to cycle through your available guns.
Shut the fuck up.
Or hold the swap weapons button to bring up your Echo weapon wheel. There you go. Now let's get a move on.
Let me know when you're ready to go meet with Sir Hammerlock, minion.
I don't like the mechanics of this fucking thing. It's all screwy. It's not smooth. Did a real shitty job.
Come on,
this
minion!
game.
On the ammo! Keep your wits about you, minion. This glacier's run by a bandit named Captain Flint. The jerk kept me as his torture plaything for a few months. We played games like Dodge the Blowtorch and Don't Get Dunked into the Pool of Acid. I was really good at the first one.
Attention,
How the fuck
people
will
of
it jump?
Pandora. Handsome Jack here,
fucking get
offering
it.
$1 million to whoever brings me the head of the Vault Hunter who just arrived in Liarsburg. Oh, and I'm still offering a reward for Roland, the mass murdering leader of the Crimson Raiders. Good hunting, bandits.
Doesn't make any fucking sense. Really doesn't. Makes no fucking sense. You know, I can't jump. There we go.
$1,000,000? All right, boys, this is Captain Flint. I want you to find that Vault Hunter and bring him to me now!
Hey, Hammerlock!
Spectacular! First Captain Flint's bandits attack, the Claptrap shows up. I must have been horrifyingly cruel to puppies in a previous life to deserve this kind of treatment. I say, Vault Hunter, could you kill Flint's men for me? Got a proposition for you, Vault Hunter. You give up, we'll just shoot you in the head. It'll be quick, clean, and a hell of a lot less painful than what Handsome Jack will do to you. What's wrong with you boys?
Look at my
Just kill that slag lick so we can get our reward.
I'm a badass!
Oh no! Bully bomb!
This ain't over, Grinder!
Hey, Hammerlock! Since my minion just saved your town, you want to do your bestie Claptrap a favor and repair my eye?
Yes, I suppose I am in your debt now, aren't I? Come to my shack and I shall restore Claptrap's sight. First, I shall shut off the electrical fence for you. Please stay back, Vault Hunter. Let Claptrap go first.
I knew Hammerlock would come around eventually. Me and him are like two peas in a pod. 2 bolts in a bag.
Apologies, but when Claptrap speaks, I feel my brain cells committing suicide one by one. I shall be out directly.
A pleasure to meet you, Vault Hunter. I am Sir Hammerlock. At your service. I came out here to research the bully moons for my almanac, but Captain Flint's men trapped me on this glacier. Many thanks for disposing of them, by the way. To survive a direct run-in with Handsome Jack and defeat Captain Flint's bandits, unheard of. I'm headed to Sanctuary myself. From what I hear, the Crimson Raiders there could use a hero like you. Now, if you could hand me the robot's eye, please. Now, I need only connect this to this, and... That should do it!
Ha-ha! I am alive!
Oh dear, he's talking again.
Minion! Now I've got my eyesight back!
That's the
And you're
problem.
far uglier than I remembered! Time to join up with the Crimson Raiders and... Sanctuary. This glacier's full of nothing but murderers or jerkbags, like that Hammerlock dude.
I'm standing right here, dude. Now that Liarsburg is cleared, I might as well turn on the main power. This town's full of things that may be of use to a go-getting slayer of men like yourself.
Minion, roll out!
I see our fearless leader, Jack.
It's gotta be.
There you are. Come on, work, curse you! Fecal matter. The bounty board's broken. The resistance must have disconnected it before they left.
You got a shield! Way to go, Minion! That will help keep your frail human body alive. But you can also
Though Captain Flint killed everyone in Liarsburg, I see no reason that wild bullymong should lollygag about the place, disrespecting the memories of the former townsfolk. If you could clear the town of them, that would be most gentlemanly.
The objectives on your HUD pertain to your active mission. You can change your active mission by using the mission log in your Echo device.
Achievement if anyone in Liarsburg was still alive to celebrate your victory, but still, well done!
Fuck. Christ. Fucking seriously? What the fuck? Leave me the fuck alone. God, what the fuck?
Most efficacious. Bullymong's will think
Twice about raiding peaceful cities in the future.
Jesus Christ, leave me the fuck alone.
Why do you retreat? Face your end honorably. Make me work for it. Who sent you? His sister? His kids? Whatever they're offering, I'll quintuple it. This is punishment. His murder will be avenged, and I will be paid. For God's sake, what do you want? Just tell me what you want. For you to fight back. Bandits like you are easy. What the hell are you?
I need to check.
I want a challenge.
I'm fucking getting sick of them. You know, I really fucking am. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
please make Captain Flint's death as prolonged as possible, would you? Quite the douche he is. If you're to survive out here for any length of time, you'll need a better shield.
Are you
I humbly
fucking
suggest paying a visit to the old Crimson Raider safe house. You'll need to take the elevator up there.
fucking sick of this shit? I have to turn the fucking phone off. Give a shit. I don't know all that stuff. You know?
I want to see you from the inside, actually. Taking my hands. Mr. Scoggles. He's looking in my face.
Of course, I forgot. The safe house power box stopped working after Claptrap attempted to integrate with it.
Oh, what a kidder! Just get a new fuse for the elevator and ignore what he said about that power box.
I don't like this. There are a lot of things about this that are kind of fucked up. Not very smooth. Makes no fucking sense. Yeah, yeah. I've got two R1s. I can't fucking... What the fuck?
I shall study the fur for my almanac about the creature. That sample will do admirably.
Ooh, are you collecting Bullymong fur? I love that stuff. It's soft, warm, and really good at absorbing robot tears. Once you're done collecting all the fur, why don't you bring it to me instead of Hammerlock?
I overheard Claptrap asking you for the Bullymong fur you're collecting, as I fear he would do something redeemably stupid with it, like making...
So, Hammerlock wants to give you a sniper rifle. I laugh at his offer. Ha! If you bring me the fur, I'll give you a badass shotgun I found in the hands of a dead Vault Hunter. It's really fresh. You can still smell the sadness on it.
Wonderful. You've got all the fur I need. Bring it to me and my sniper rifle shall be yours.
Screw that noise. Bring me the fur, and I'll give you a shotgun.
Come on. Where the fuck is he?
Got the elevator working, have you? Great. Now simply ascend to the safe house and buy a shield. This used to be a sizable hub for the Resistance until everyone heard the Hyperion army approaching and fled to Sanctuary.
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below.
Well done. Now, if you could return to Liarsburg, we could see about getting you off this frigid glacier.
Try not to die.
No ammo. Ever met? I think my organs are liquefied. I won't be defeated.
We've hijacked the train that runs through the dust. If all goes well, we should get to Sanctuary in a day's time. Hyperion hasn't diverted any troops from New Haven to pursue us, and a sandstorm has devoured their nearest frontier town. We just need... Oh! Damn it! Everyone, get away from the windows!
You've discovered one of Helena Pierce's audio logs. She was a lieutenant in the Crimson Raiders, the anti-Hyperion resistance. I'd be very interested to know what became of her. If you could find the rest of those audio logs, I would be more than happy to pay you for them. Jack here.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, what was your name?
Pierce.
Well, Miss Pierce, and please don't tell me it's Mrs. Pierce and break my heart, this train doesn't belong to you. So why don't you turn around and face me, Pumpkin?
This train was commandeered legally under the...
Holy...
go to your house, leave it on the front porch, she'll just pick it up so that it doesn't disturb you. But right now, I have final inspection, and Joan is moving in, and she is not happy because we haven't put that switch in. So, basically, she says to somebody else, call me back.
Hey, Charles. Sorry I couldn't talk earlier. I was working on my car. My hands are all greasy. You know, David right now is not making any fucking sense. Everything he has said to me in the last couple days has contradicted everything he has said. He says the job is shut down, but yet he wants things done. You know, he makes it sound like no one's getting paid or anything, but yet he still wants me to do things. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, and now he's sending me messages saying that Joan wants to get somebody else to finish the switches, and I'm like, dude, the whole country is on fucking lockdown. President says nobody leave their houses, stay at home. Governor, stay at home. Mayor of Los Angeles, stay at home. Well, what the fuck is going on with this guy? You know, and everything he's done like the last month has just been fucked up. Well, go ahead. Right. Right. Well, and then Thursday. Right. But that is also the time that everything started with stay at home. Everything from the governor and everybody else, stay at home. You know, and I would think that David, being over 65 and being, you know, if he gets this, it'll fucking kill him. He should be staying at home. You know, and CDI laid everybody off. They're doing everything the government is saying to do with their employees, but it's like they don't give a fuck about everyone else. You know, it doesn't, none of this makes sense to me. I know. Right. Right. But yeah. No, I did not say that. And yet at the same time he's sending me messages saying to leave the stuff out on the porch because you're going to come by and pick it up. So how does that make any fucking sense? You know, he's telling you one thing, he's telling me one thing, and who knows what the fuck is going on in his mind. You know, and he's fucking driving me nuts right now. Because here's the thing, yes, I want you to come down and bring the switches, But you're not going to put him in. Richard, the electrician, is going to put him in. So why the fuck, you know, whose fucking job is it? Is it my job or is it his job? You know, and he can't make up his fucking mind, and it's driving me nuts right now. You know, it is literally driving me nuts. If he wants me to come down and do it, then he needs to just say, come down and do it. But he's telling me everything's closed, the job is shut down, Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do if the job is shut down and I can't get in there to do any work? You know, that's what I'm saying. Nothing he has said right. Right. Yeah, I know. No, I know. I know. Right. Right. Well, let me tell you where things started going south between him and I. These last few inspections, when the inspector came to do the duct detectors on your building, Building B, James came to me that morning and says, hey, right now, the way these are set up, if the fire alarms on one side of this building go off, it's going to shut down the unit in the attic. If the fire alarms on the other side go off, it's going to shut down the one in the hall closet. I told him, no, it can't be that way. If the fire alarm goes off, it has to shut down both systems at the same time. Duct detectors or anything, it has to shut down both systems. Well, Tom came to me and fucking blew up and then fucking walked away like a little kid, telling me that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing and I need to stay out of his business. And then David gets on me and says, you know, that's his part and getting on me, same shit. And I'm like, look, I'm telling you that everything in this fucking building needs to shut down at the same time. If it doesn't, we are not going to pass the inspection. And what happened is after both of them blew up on me, and David even told me, I don't want you talking to the inspector. How the fuck can I not talk to the inspector? You know, it's like everything he's been doing lately has just been fucking with me. And after that, after the inspector came and we failed the fucking inspection because the systems weren't shutting down properly like I told them, they still never apologized. I brought that up to David yesterday and he sends me a very fucking insincere fake apology and then goes right back onto his bullshit. And I'm like, well, wait a second here. You know, you need to fucking get your brain on the right fucking page Because you're like fucking out in outer space, and we're here trying to do this job. You know, if you want me to come down, tell me you want me to come down. But I'm not going to drive all the way down to fucking LA for just to drop some shit off and leave. If I'm going to drop some shit off, I'm going to fucking do the work and make some money. What am I going to do? Lose $40 plus 3 hours of my time just to drop some shit off? How does that make any sense, Charles? And this is why I'm saying, you know, this is the side that I'm getting that you're not getting. He's giving me one story and he's giving you another story. And I don't like that. He needs to just come straight with me and say, hey, I need you to get this done. Come down and do it. Not, oh, I need you to bring these down and give them to Richard. I'm like, there's other shit that needs to be done down there that only I know about. Right, but that was... Oh my God. He gets invoices for everything I pick up. I was at Johnstone's and I called him to verify which fans. For Hillel. That's what it's for. The fans are for Hillel. It has nothing to do with CDI. Only the switches are for CDI, and I've got a blower motor, or a blower wheel for CDI, that 4-ton in the front. You know, so that's why I say there's a couple little things that I need to take care of, but I need to know that if I go down there, I can submit a bill and get paid. And right now, he's making it sound like nobody's getting paid. You know, and I'm like, I have 3 weeks of invoicing. You know, it was like couple days this week, couple days this week, 3 days this week. And I'm like, I haven't submitted it yet because I was waiting till all this shit was done. You know, because I was like, I've got maybe 1 or 2 trips down there to finish. And then all this shit happened. What I will do is I will send him a message right now. And it will say, do you want me to come down and install the switches? Because I'm not going to drive down just to drop stuff off. If you want the job done, I will come down and finish it, and then I will bill you for what I have. And then we're done. Well, see, and... Right. Well, see, now, once again, let me tell you another contradiction. There are some people there, but they are in the upstairs offices. So that tells me they're in Building A upstairs, right? Because there's no upstairs at Building C. Building A is the only one that has an upstairs. So he's telling me that people are in Building A occupying the offices upstairs, but yet he needs Building C. You know, there. Yes. All I have in Building A is one switch for the Fujitsu in the data room and the blower wheel. That's all I have in Building A. That's it. You know, and the heat issue is in building C. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I fixed the leak. Yeah, what happened was I went down because one day he said, "Hey, there's Freon leaking out of this system." I go, "Where?" Because the ones that they had hooked up, I rechecked. I retorqued all those ones. But I didn't figure that they took the one off of the top and didn't tighten it down all the way. It wasn't even finger tight. And so, yeah, it's lost Freon. And I told him that. You know, and I'm like, yeah, it was the one for the head unit that's not being used on the condenser. But see, right. Well, I told him yesterday. I was like, I can come down. And then he never gave me a different answer, and he kept telling me that everything's shut down there. So I'm like, so what am I going to do? Is somebody there that's going to be able to let me in, or what's going on? And I don't know. I mean, I can send you all the texts that he sent me. They contradict everything that you're telling me. Yep. Yeah. And that's why I say, I'll send you the text messages that prove what he's saying to me. You know? Yeah. And right, right. Right, right. I got that all taken care of. Yeah, yeah. Right. Well, the thing is David has been so screwed up with these inspections. The last one, he told me, "Oh, I scheduled an inspection for Friday." That was the last inspection. And that was the day I was getting my engine delivered. And I told him, I can't be there. My engine is coming on Friday. You can't just fucking make plans for an inspection, call for the inspection, and then say, "Hey, we got an inspection on this day." No, I need to tell you, I can be here this day, I can be there that day. He didn't even talk to me about it. He has gotten so disorganized that it is ridiculous. Well, but the thing is, with this whole thing going on, they can't open right now anyways. They can't open till the end of April, start of May. Hopefully. You know, no matter what. Because the government. And that's why CDI laid off all their employees. It's because they don't want them coming to work, so at least this way they can collect unemployment. You know? Right. Right. Yeah. 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 Yeah, they're getting kind of stocked back up. Right. Well, see, the, right. Well, see, the thing with me is I live with both my parents that are over 70. So if I get it and I bring it home, I'm putting their lives at risk. And I'm not going to do that. My parents are worth more to me than any amount of money that anyone could fucking give me. You know? And so, and I told that to David. And 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 the other thing is my dad is retired law enforcement. So, okay, the president is telling us to stay at home, the governor is telling us to stay at home, and the mayor of Los Angeles is staying at home. So that means you fucking stay at home. And that's my dad's thinking. You know, and I told him I may have to go down to CDI. And hopefully I won't get around anybody, and I will wear my respirator. Because I've got, the full respirator. But... Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, down there at that job, I've had people coming up to me, and even at Johnstone's, I'm fucking patient ground zero according to all these fucking people. And I'm sick of hearing it. I'm like, I'm not the one that started this. David Honda was sick before I got sick, and then everyone else started getting sick. So don't fucking put this on me. And even at Johnstone's, I'm like, okay, Ivan came at me. Yeah, you're patient ground zero. I'm like, you came from up north, up by fucking Washington, didn't you? That's where it all started. How do I know you're not fucking patient ground zero? Don't fucking put this shit on me. It's fucking getting ridiculous, Charles. It really is. And when I heard it at Johnstone's, and then I go down to CDI, and then I start hearing it down there, I'm like, alright, fuck it, I'm out of here. If you guys think I'm the fucking cause, then I'm out of here. I won't get you sick. It's just, certain things get said, and it starts playing on your mind, starts playing with your emotions, and screws things up. And like I said, yeah, I got sick, but it was a cold or flu or whatever my stepmom had. And then I got sick, And then she got sick again, and then I got sick again, and it just kept going back and forth. But you know, yeah. 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 No, and you know, and my thinking is, I'm young enough and healthy enough that if I got it, I'm going to be okay. So I don't give a shit if I get it, but I cannot bring it home to this house. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Right. Right. Well, and you know how that started out too with David? Are you sure you can do that? Really? I was an electrician for 23 years, and you're asking me if I can fucking do this? I could outwork any of fucking Tom's guys. They don't know codes or anything. They don't know shit. Even Tom tried quoting codes, and I go, you're fucking wrong. That's not what the code says. You want me to go get you the code book and show you that it says what I'm telling you it says? And he would still fight me. I'm like, dude, you got fucking problems, man. You got fucking problems. Right. But, right, right. And, and you see, now, that is all Tom, though. Because I sit there going, hey, this is what we need. And then Tom starts going, oh no, according to this, no, no, no. And then when the inspector comes in, we find out that I was right. And he won't apologize. He just acts like a fucking piece of shit to me. And he's done this to me 3 times now. He will not do it to me again. The next time he does it, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. That's just simple fact. And I'll tell him, you fuck with me again, you're going to get beat the fuck up. Because this is 3 times now. And I'm fucking sick of it. Yeah. It's getting that bad. With Tom, it is that bad. Because when Tom's workers come to me asking me things that they should be asking their boss, that's not a good sign. It tells me that, yeah, your boss doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And you don't know what you're doing, so you're coming to me because I know the codes for electrical. And then David even said to me last week, which was very offending as much as it was complimenting, we had an issue with those switches, and he said, well, can you look up the codes for it? So I got the mechanical code book, I got my electrical code book, and yeah, it's not really a code, but the city is requiring it. And that's all it is. There's no code saying that you have to have those disconnect switches for the head unit. But since it is in the diagrams for the installation in their manuals, they want it in. That's all it is. I'm like, well, if anyone's working on this unit, they shut it down outside. They shut down the whole power to the unit. They don't just come in and shut down power to the head unit and start working on the head unit. Usually any of the problems are outside. Right. Yeah. 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 And you know, and I talked to Fujitsu, and they said, unfortunately, it's as per inspector. He's like, you might get one inspector that could care less about it, but then the next job in the same town, you've got a different inspector, and now he wants it. Yeah, they should put it in. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. 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 Yeah. 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 Right. 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 Yeah, I just need to add some Freon. Yeah. And you know, I don't know why he's saying anything about the line set tapes. Everything's taped up. You know, everything's taped up. The only thing is like the line sets for the ductless systems. You know, they have that one that's UV rated. Their outside foam shit, the white one, and that's UV rated and everything. It's supposed to be left like that. You know, unless you want to do something different. I'm like, leave it alone. It looks fine. No one's gonna fuck with it. You know, what am I gonna do? All I'm gonna do is tape the two really together. But right now, the way it's ran, everything's perfect. No one's gonna screw with it. You know? And so I'm... You know, some of these things that he's been bringing up are just stupid little things. Has nothing to do with inspections. It's just David. Right. No, I told you, I don't mind going down there, but if I go down there, I'm going to be doing some work. I'm not just going to drive down there and drop some shit off and not get any money, you know? Otherwise, I'm charging them a half a day to fucking drop it off. 'Cause that's what it's going to take me. I know, but that is exactly when everything started, though, with the president and everyone coming on saying stay at home. And as soon as that happened and my parents saw it, that's it. I was stuck. Because my parents were like, basically, if you go out, don't come back. Because we don't want you bringing that shit here and killing us. Right. Right. Yeah. See? And then... Right. 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 I got you. Yeah, they can't give you the whole day. Right. The thing is, you know, it's like I'm saying, Charles, if he didn't keep contradicting himself, then everything would make sense. But he sends me one thing saying this, and then he sends me another thing saying this, and those two things contradict, and then he sends me another thing that contradicts, and I'm like, where the hell are you? Do you even know where you are? Because none of this is lining up. None of it. You know? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. 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 Well, see, the thing is, they can do it anyways because they don't have the control wire. They'd probably end up using Romex and getting called on it. Can't use Romex in a commercial building. You know? So, I've got things, but I need to go through. I gotta find some things at home. I've got things spread out between 4 cars. You know? And so I've got to go through, I've got to find my control wire and da da da. Once I find the control wire, I'm good. And I just need to pick up a couple of junction boxes from Lowe's or Home Depot, you know, to get them in the walls. So it's just, you know, that's why I say he's just been freaking out and blowing up, and I can't get straight answers out of him, and da da da. Because as he has been the last 2 months, Everything is a big rush. It's got to be done now, but yet everything's been prolonged for 2 months because he's been all fucked up on his inspections. Well, I'm calling for inspection anyways. We're not fucking ready. Well, I'm calling it anyways. Okay. And then it fails. And then he tries to blame me for it. You know, and that's what I'm getting sick of. Every time he schedules an inspection, when I tell him it's not ready, and then we fail, and then he comes at me, blaming me. When I told him it wasn't fucking ready. And I'm getting sick of it. I really am. I really am. Yeah. Because I won't deal with him again. I won't. I will not ever deal with him again. Because I've seen how his jobs go. This is the second one. And now, since I am in more of Billy's position, I see all the shit that he did to Billy. Because I've talked to Billy about it. And I go, yeah, that's exactly what he was doing to me. Yeah, and he doesn't give a shit about my time. He expects me to be at that job all the time. Yeah, that's what he was doing to me. And he didn't understand or didn't care that I have other customers and I have a company to run. And you know what David's response to things like that was? Is, well, other people aren't going to care about what you need to do and da-da-da. They just need to get their job done. And I'm like, really? Well, every other customer I have has been waiting on me because of you. And they're fine with it. You know? No one else seems to have a problem. Hey, when you can get to us, get to us. We called you a little early anyway, so, you know, when I get down to the job and they're still putting cabinets and shit up, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here way early. But, you know, but still, people, when you talk to people and say, hey, this is what's going on, they usually say, hey, I understand you've got a lot going on. Take care of what you need to. Get back to us as soon as you can. You know, that's usually how it goes. And David's mentality is, no, I'm the only person in the world that you should care about as far as work goes. And I'm like, no, I go to these jobs. I'm there for like 3 hours and I make $400 or $500. You know, and I've explained that to him. And when I came back to work for him, we had this talk. And the talk was, when I tell you things, I need you to listen. I need you to remember what I say to you. And I need you to have some importance on those things. You know, I need you to remember. He doesn't fucking remember half the things I tell him. Anything that came up, what about this? Oh, you don't remember, do you? We've talked about that. This is going to be the 4th time we've talked about that, and you don't remember. And I've had that conversation with him so many times. I've told you, you don't remember. No, I don't remember. Well, what the hell am I talking to you for then if you don't remember? Fucking write it down so you will remember it. You know, my dad does that. If he's not sure if he's going to remember something, he knows he's getting older, so he writes it down. And then when I come back to him and go, oh, yeah, I wrote that down. And as soon as he remembers, oh, yeah, I wrote it down, he knows what it was. You know, my dad's memory is good that way. Oh, yeah, I wrote it down. Oh, yeah, I remember what it was. But, you know, when you talk to somebody like you and I talking, if you tell me I need to do this, this, and this, I'm going to go and I'm going to do this, this, and this, because I remember everything you say. And likewise, you know, if I ask you about something, you're very good about telling me any information, and, you know, we work well together. Because we communicate well. And we don't step on each other's toes. I feel like David is jumping up and down on my toes. Fuck stepping on your toes. He's jumping up and down. I'll send him a message right now. Well, and the thing is, you know, for the exhaust fans for Hillel, um, John Stones only had two, so they had to order one, and that's supposed to be in on Thursday. Hillel, it's a Jewish center near CSUN, and it's like they do tutoring and stuff for the college students, but it's strictly Jewish. That one's kind of weird. I'm sitting there trying to tell David, you know, they have one newer unit on the roof. The other ones should all be replaced. They have not been maintained well. They're like 20, 30 years old. They need to be fucking gone. You know, and then, but the thing is David, even with that job, he had me go there and meet him, and he wanted me to do all the air calculations for the ducting and everything else for the rooms, and I did, but he said something about some other company is doing the work there. So I'm like, so why the fuck do you have me do something for that job? If you've got someone doing it, have them do it. I don't know. He said Western is doing that Hillel job. So I don't even know. I have no idea. Yeah, see, and that's another thing. So I'm like, so what? You want me to go there just to do exhaust fans? Why don't you have the fucking AC guys that are there do it? Oh, because it'll be cheaper to have me go and run some exhaust fans. You know, and like I said before, the way that David makes his money is on the amount of money that he saves the people. Or something. I don't know. It's weird. Doesn't make much sense. But I'm like, well, you haven't saved CDI shit. So you gotta be losing money. Alright. Well, thanks. Right. Well, thank you for talking to me and hearing me out. You know, it takes a load off of me, because otherwise it's just like I'm just getting pressure from everywhere, you know? So when I can actually talk to you and tell you, hey, this is what's going on, this is what's said to me, and you say, well, this is what's said to me, and we see that things aren't lining up, then, you know, then we know it's not us. You know? Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. 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 Right. Right. want, Charles, is straight answers. That's all I want, you know? And to be treated with some common courtesy. Is that so difficult? I mean, when you have professionals telling you, no, don't you remember from Shoop? What about building A? This is how everything is set up. Why would this building be different? You know, why would this be different? Why would that be different? When you have people that know their jobs and they're telling you things, you need to listen. You know, that's all it is. Yeah. Well, do you want to know what Tom got mad at me at Shoot for? This is stupid. You're gonna like this one. We had our inspection with the fire marshal. Duct detectors, dampers, testing all those things. At the end of the inspection, the inspector said, okay, you guys are good, you passed. So I sent David a text message saying, we're good, we passed our inspection with the fire marshal. That's what Tom got pissed off at me about the first time. That's how it all started. Like, what the fuck are you getting mad about me at? This is my inspection. I'm all, no, this is my fucking inspection. These are my systems too. Why do you think I had to be here? If I had to be here and somebody tells me our inspection passed, my first thing is to let the person above me know. David is the person above me, I let him know. So fuck you, I don't give a fuck what you say about it. And even James, his helper, was like, whoa, that was fucked up. I can't believe he did that to you. Give him time, you know, he's kind of a dickhead. He's from New York, and oh yeah, we do. But he's from New York, and he gets set off at the snap of a finger because he thinks he's right about everything. And he isn't. And I've shown him that. You don't know shit. You're a fucking dumbass. You may have been able to pass the fucking test to get your contractor's license, but that's only because you went to that little 5-day school before it. You don't know shit about the work. I said, I'll fucking work circles around you. You don't fucking work. I've never seen you with tools on. I've never seen you do any fucking work. James does all the work. Richard does all the work. You don't do shit. You push a fucking reset button when we're testing the damn system. That's all you do. And you buy all the fucking material. Otherwise, you don't know shit. And I'll tell them straight out. Because I don't care. I will fucking outwork you, outthink you, anything, any day of the week. I'll tell them straight out. Because I've already seen it, and I've already seen that 3 times he has been wrong. He's blown up 3 times, and he's been wrong 3 times. And that's why I say there won't be a 4th time. There won't. Because I'll go down there, and the next time I see him, I'll tell him straight out. You owe me an apology. What for? Well, for that day you blew up at me for the duct detectors. Now, if you don't apologize, we're going to have issues. And then if it does happen again, I'll warn you right now that I'm going to beat the fuck out of you so that you know, and I've already warned you. So you can't say you didn't know it was coming. No. The thing is, I get along with everybody fine. But when people start blowing up at me for shit that they're doing wrong, I won't put up with that. That's on him, not on me. And he was blowing up at me saying I was wrong and I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. And I need to keep my nose out of his business. I'm like, well, your business has to do with my inspection. And if your shit is wrong and I tell you it's wrong, and you blow up at me saying that it's right, and then the inspector tells you it's wrong, you owe me a fucking apology. And if you don't give me an apology, we're going to have issues. And that's just the Japanese blood in me. That's how I was raised by my mom. If somebody does something wrong and they don't apologize, fuck them. You can do whatever the hell you want to them. because they deserve it. You know, that's just the way I was raised. And that's why I say, you and I have never had any issues because we've always communicated and talked everything out. You know, you and I have always gotten along very well. Never had any problems with you. Because you're very rational. You know, if I saw something, I go, hey, Charles, this doesn't look right, then you'd come over and we'd analyze it, and, oh yeah, well, we could do this a little different, and we'd work it out. You know, but when somebody just blows up saying I'm wrong, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I should stay out of their fucking business, mind my own business, and then fucking walks away from me like a little kid in junior high or something, I'm not going to deal with that. I won't. Especially when I've heard all the shit that he has talked about David Honda in that job. Alright, I'll fucking rat him out to David Honda in a hot second and let him know exactly what Tom has said about him. And you want to play these games? I'll play the fucking games. But you know what I'm saying though? If people fuck with me enough, I will retaliate. And my retaliations are brutal. Because I'm brutally honest. I don't care if I'm going to offend you. If I'm telling the truth, I don't care. You know, because it's the truth. Truth might hurt, but it's the truth. I'm not going to lie or candy coat something to make somebody feel better about themselves. So, you know, I'm not looking for fights or anything, but I'm just telling you the way that things are going with that guy. That's all it is. And that's the point that I'm at with him. He's going to do one more thing to piss me off, and that's going to be the end of it. And, you know, no, I know. You got things to do. All right. 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 No, I've been working on my engine for the Audi. You know, that's what I've been doing while I'm here at home. That engine is not like any of the other cars I've ever done. It is the biggest pain in the ass out of any car I've ever done. No, that's the Audi. That's the German car. Those damn Europeans, you know, they've got a lot of stupid little special tools and all kinds of stupid little crap. And there's no space. So I'm at a point where I've got to pull the engine and transmission out with the subframe, the front subframe with all the suspension, and then work on it from there. And it's just getting some of these damn bolts out is, oh my god, so annoying. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do, you know, but oh god, now I'm kind of at the point now where I'm at all the hard shit. So, alright, well, I'll let you get going so you can take care of what you need to. I'll send David a text right now and see what he wants to do, and I'll let you know what he says. Alright. Oh, no problem. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. On the same page. You focus. I'll be there tomorrow. Myself. So I am in charge. I am focused. I know what needs to be done. Do you? Hello. I'm not. Listen. You want to know what happened? Are you going to listen to me? You want to know what happened? Do you watch the news? Well, that's good. So you understand that my parents are both over 65 and they're concerned that if I bring that home, they're going to die. The first thing I heard out of my parents is if you leave this house, don't come back. So I don't think you do understand, David. You know, well, that's good. You know, you've told me you don't care that, all that it matters is your job. I have other jobs too, and I've made them wait. And you know what? Those people were okay with me waiting because I told them, hey, I've got inspections going on. You're the only one that has been irrational about things. Okay. I don't think he does, because I just talked to him for over an hour. And he told me you sent him messages saying, I'm going to bring it to him. And then you send me messages saying he's going to come and pick it up. Everything you've been saying lately has been contradicting each other. You tell me I need to focus, I can do more things than you could even think of. Every time we've had an inspection and I told you we're not ready, you've called for it anyways. This whole thing with Tom, I'll tell you, if I see Tom again, I'm going to have words with him. If he doesn't apologize to me, we're going to have some real problems. This is the third time I've had issues with Tom, and every time it's been his fucking fault. I don't need to put up with shit like that at anybody, especially somebody that doesn't know his fucking job. Yeah, well, at the start of this, you said I need to shut up and listen. Well, you need to listen sometimes too. I don't think but you never remember what we say. We had this conversation when I came back to work for you, and I said that we need to talk, you need to listen to me, and you still don't fucking listen to me. Okay. Good. Okay, I'll send an invoice for my final bill to you tonight. Okay, bye. Hello, this message is for Joan. My name is Jeff Steinhurst. I am the HVAC guy at CDI. I need to speak with Joan as soon as possible. If you could have her give me a call at area code 661-733-5729, I would greatly appreciate it, because there are some issues between David Honda and I want to make sure that she gets both sides of the story. Because David is turning things around because he's under so much pressure and he's so disorganized right now that it is impacting me and things that I am allowed to do. So, apparently I will not be able to finish the job down there because David blew up. And now he doesn't want me coming down. I don't know what he's thinking. It was very irrational. So, if you could, please have Joan give me a call back. Once again, my name is Jeff Steinhurst. She knows who I am. And my number is 661-733-5729. Thank you very much. Goodbye. This one's dead. Figures. God. Nope. What the fuck? Other fucking cord guy. I started getting pissed off. Didn't like it when someone else was saying that shit to him. Funny how that works, huh? What the fuck? Jesus. Down here. Jesus Christ.